Hi everyone, Spring Hiring and Rental has been a renowned business over the years for providing people with services on time and efficiently, especially in the remote areas. People are very satisfied and could not be happier to be receiving such service. After covering 4 remote areas in less than 2 years, we have successfully provided this service to 340,000 people in both remote area and non-remote.
Hi, this is Marsha and I will be talking about the revenue cycle. Revenue cycle has these four important steps. 1. Sales order entry, 2. Shipping, 3. Billing, and 4th, cash collections. Our first step of the revenue cycle is to process sales data, the inventory check. The managers and technicians check the number of cars or construction equipments available and if they're fit to hand over to the customer. During this process, the account managers checks past utility bills and related transactions before we confirm the orders. Secondly, pick, pack and ship goods. We prefer the customer coming to one of our branches and taking the car or equipment as they need to sign some documents. Nonetheless, if due to some reason or the other they cannot pick it up from our offices, our drivers or other staffs go to the customer's place or desired locations and drop the demanded goods off. Thirdly, billing the customer. We send an online invoice and also a hard copy to the customer to confirm their order. We also take follow-up or feedbacks after a month to assure that they were satisfied with our service. Last but not the least, cash collections. We receive payments through direct debit, cash, and bank transactions depending on how the customer prefers. When it comes to managing, we use Xero and record to the database after multiple checks to finish the recording process and the revenue cycle.
Decision to buy through the final payment. Since the demands for products are always unstable, it is essential for the company to estimate product demands in order to reduce the risk of peers with pricing and inventory decision. When determining the demands for the products of Spring, we consider both consumer demand and market or industry demands. As for consumer demand, we basically get the data from consumer surveys. With the required information in place, the linear regression model is used to estimate the relationship between these variables. Moreover, Spring also analyzes sales data on both recent performance and past records in an effort to detect declining sales number and then determine if inventory adjustments are necessary to take place. However, we also need to pay attention to the local and global economy. It is through analyzing the trends of economy we have been able to put in place corresponding adjustments when and where it becomes necessary.
While going through the expenditure cycle in details, Supreme has been able to identify some risks that might influence the overall performance of the company. As we are dealing with lots of different suppliers, wrong invoices may be made while we are trading with them. In addition, if wrong products are delivered, our services to our customers will naturally be delayed and affected. Moreover, Supreme might at times purchase goods from faulty suppliers, and when this occurs, the company would have to cover for the cost, and this naturally makes the performance of the company suffers. In light of these situations, Supreme has formed a whole department to keep an eye on the quality of the products the company purchases, where sometimes past records are referenced to assist the processes. However, these procedures are time-consuming as well as being rather costly. Supreme decided to implement ERP and SCM system 2 years ago to help organize these procedures while making these procedures less costly. Through the observation of the past 2 years, implementing ERP and SCM system has continuously brought advantages to Supreme. Supreme is now seriously considering to implement the RFID system as a form of further investment, in the hope that the product identification process can be further streamlined as the number of products increases when the business grows in the future.
HR management and payroll cycle. HR management cycle focuses on hiring, termination, and also on the pay rates. In order to achieve a good business objective, the payroll cycle has to be well designed. So we usually outsource our HR and payroll. Consequences of outsourcing. Advantages includes risk management and cost saving because it is easier to hire someone from the outside than from the inside. Outsourcing can also lead to good efficiency of managers and employees. That's not it. Also leads to employee development of culture and ethics. Disadvantages include outsourcing leads to poor performance and management performance. There is a distance between different sectors of the industry. There is also recruitment problems due to bad recruitment officials. Also, there is important leaks due to new employees, and also dependency and loss of control by managers on their employees.
Conducting their business activities effectively. So we have found Xero and MYOB for two accounting softwares, but as a cost leadership company, we have chosen Xero. Xero helped our business to pay our suppliers for the products, issuing the invoices, and gather the payments from customers and report on the financial position of our business. Another important software for our company is Wine. Wine is a kind of software which helped us to manage our assets properly and helped us in tracking the depreciation of our asset and also making sure the equipment is well maintained. It has also helped in intercepting best time to buy and sell the equipment and manage the level of inventory. Thank you so much for listening to us, and please feel free to ask any of the questions. We would be glad to answer all of your questions. Thank you.